welcome back to our channel. Well, this video I was not going to do probably for a while now. Probably would have been months from now. But lately, and I know for the past year, I have seen a lot of people scamming individuals out of their money who desperately are trying to buy a concession trailer.
As you can see, this is an example of what I'm talking about. They took a credible food truck business and posted as if they were selling the truck.
Shut up and take my money.
Let me tell you, that is not real. It's a scam. Don't let anyone talk you into sending money through Cash App. I want to take your hard-earned money, any capital that you have to invest, any of your retirement money, or any monies that you have to invest in yourself to start your food business. Nobody wants to lose money, period. Um, I have been seeing one of the these particular trailers actually circling around on Facebook for about almost a year and a half now. Because you got to remember, during the pandemic, a lot of the restaurants with the brick and mortars buildings, they was closed. So the food trucks really began to get a bumped up because people were staying in, and then when the country began to slowly open back up, it was kind of safer to actually go to a food truck. So you have to think about a lot of the brick and mortar businesses actually began to purchase food trucks, or if they already have food trucks, they began to predominantly operate their food trucks. Um, so food trucks for last year, this year, has really, really increased. It's a lot of people who are retiring. A lot of people lost their jobs during the pandemic, and it actually opened up an opportunity for them to get into the concession world or follow their dreams as far as getting into the concession world. Um, but I'm here to kind of warn your friends, your family, people you may know who wants to get into the concession business and are looking to purchase a concession trailer or a food truck. Please do your research. That is the best way I can put it, is please do your research. um I'm here to tell you, as they say, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. You have to think about the equipment itself. If someone's trying to sell you a concession trailer for $1,000, the equipment itself is beyond $1,000. And depending on what you're doing in the concession trailer or the food truck, it can cost you a good bit. Um, the only way that I can see someone selling you a concession trailer for $1,000, if if they are having an Angela Bassett moment.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
You have to think about the people who put these posts on Facebook or wherever to advertise it. They know who they're targeting. A scammer is a scammer. It does not change anything. A scammer does not care who they scam. They just don't care because it's all about the dollar, the almighty dollar, They're all about the dollar. So if you know that you have to do your research for companies, because even in the concession world, you can get overcharged for your trailer, you can be overcharged for your food truck, but if you don't do your research, you won't know the difference. Um, I have seen over the past year, I have seen people who have gotten scammed. I have seen people who have gotten good deals. I have a friend, we have some friends that got a good deal on a trailer, and trust me, it was not $1,000. Um, I know another young lady who purchased her food truck from a well-known business, but because maybe the food truck was old, out of date for them, you know, you have people who jump on the opportunity, but just because the opportunity is there does not mean you should take the opportunity. That's something you will have to know. So if a food trailer, let's just take the trailer. If the food trailer can cost from anywhere from 25,000 and up, sometimes you have to use just a little sense to know. Or maybe you should just ask the question, why would they be selling this trailer for $1,000? If we was buying trailers for $1,000, you would see a whole lot more food trucks riding around here, or you would see a whole lot more concession trailers parked somewhere. You have to think about it. There's a lot of concession trailers sitting in the backyard. And the reason for that is it costs money not only to get the food trailer, but it also costs to equip your trailer to where you want it to be at. And that's pretty much a whole nother video. Um, so the best thing that I can say is do your research, check out the individuals. Um, it's no other way of saying it, and it's actually sad that people do have hopes and dreams of getting into this business, and I don't want to see anybody money just go down the drain, and then you can't find them to get them, or you can't even properly report to the authorities who the person is or what happened. So my best advice would be do your research. I don't know how many times I could stress that. I don't know how many times I could say that. But you have to do your research. You have to check everything out. You have to make sure the trailer is even up to part. You have to make sure the trailer is, I don't know about your area, but you have to know it can even fit into the criteria that um, your county, your town, or your state requires it to be in. Um, those are things that go along with the concession trailer. Um, I have another young guy that I met. He purchased a concession trailer, and he actually purchased the trailer from someone else. But because he didn't do the research, he ended up buying a trailer. The hood was someplace, the fry is someplace, the tanks, the gas tanks is someplace, and all of these things are in a place that it shouldn't be. You have to know what your requirements are for where you live and where you plan to run your concession trailer or your food truck. But the best thing that I can tell you is, just like everything else, please do your research. Please.